I'm CEO and co-founder of Hiring Health Assistant startup, aka RMS. In this series of video, you will join me to talk about our application called neurological disease diagnosis system based on neurological system, and we'll talk about our applications and their specification, and we introduce you our services. So, and definitely we want to go into this application and digging to give you best service and help in your disease and help you to find the best cure. So join with me and I will be share this application with you. Okay, after you register your specification and your ID number and other stuff in our platform, you can log in to our application. Then you face with our panel, patient panel, and you can find different specification in this panel. You can see 4 icons in this page that give you a different type of help, and also in the menu bar you can see different tabs that do a lot of work. Okay, in the profile tab you can see your specific features. You can change your photo, you can change your password, and then apply that for your panel. After that, we go to the clinical science tab. In this tab, you can see different types of neurological diseases like MS, HIV, brain tumor, and different diseases just like schizophrenia. In this triangular notification, you can see a different detail about the disease, and you can wait and increase your knowledge about that disease, that makes you, that help you to don't panic about your disease and help you to find the best clinical solution. And you can read about this, this is more in our PDF, the user manual. Okay, after we choose this part, you can see about different type of knowledge about this disease, and found it so easier, and you can take your exam, clinical exam in this part. Okay, for example, if we go to the neurological disease, the neurological test, and after we show this test, you can see a different kind of test in this place, and after you can you read this information, you can you can see this different tests. We click on this test, for example, and there's a lot of information about this test, how you can take this test, how you can how you can treat with this kind of test, and definitely you can take your exam, you take your test, for example. After you choose different, you answer this questionnaire and finish that, and also you can take that and choose between the questions. After you finish that, you can submit your test, and there's different notification that come for you to payment, and send the exam to our server to analyze and process. Okay, in the next tab, I want to talk about medicine information that gives you a very good perspective of your disease. For example, in the MS disease, we click on this part, and after that, you can see different part of this tab, this section. You can choose different type. You can see different type of drug that we introduce you to analyze, to know how you must consume these drugs, what is the side effects, what is the situation with pregnancy, and different information about the drugs disease. The next step in this panel is clinical trials. In the clinical trial, we use a spectacular and marvelous technology based on deep neural network to help you to find out the best way to solve your problem and give the best service in your medical treatment. Okay, we click on the, for example, MS disease. You can see 3 subsections in this part: imaging part, signal, and trials. In this imaging subsection, you can upload different type of imaging in the medical system. For example, you can upload your MRI, your X-ray, your MRV, your PET, your ultrasound, your CT scan, or different type of image. For example, I click on the MRI, and after that, you can choose your file, and after you upload it, you can click on the upload point, and after this loading is finished, your MRI will send for us, and your notification active. Okay, will be active. So I will mention in the next part in this stuff, in the clinical trial in signal subsection. You can see a different type of signal in this part, and you can choose one of them and put your signal on this part and be analyzed based on neural networks. You use different type of filter to analyze that and give you a response that what is your problem, and you can solve this kind of problem without any problem, and more fast than a very high level and skillful physician. For example, I choose evoked signal. You can different type of signal also, like the SEP, AEP, or VEP. For example, I click on SEP. You can choose your file and just like imaging, and after that you can upload your files. Okay, I came back to the main page and go to the clinical site and choose trials. Okay. For example, in MS disease, you can choose between 2 different tests. The LP test that help you to find your problem and identify the status in your disease, and blood test that give you a lot of information about your problem, and we can definitely analyze that by the different type of pattern recognition and neurological technical and neurological algorithms to find the best way to your disease. Okay. In the next part, I want to talk about the finance tab. In the finance tab, you can increase your wallet. You can choose the different, and you can choose a different package, and you can increase your message package to and talk with your doctor and have a relationship with him or her to identify and diagnose your disease in a better way. Okay, you can see different feature that number, service, amount of that your service spend, status spending or pay, and a different part of detail in this section. Okay. In the next tab, I want to talk about our results. In the results tab, you can select on the specific time that we will send you a result, and after that you can choose that, and in this section you can see 3 subsections: clinical science, results, clinical trials, and disease estimation and progression. We develop this part to give you a perspective of your disease in the future. For example, if you have got MS since 2012, you can see your progression, you can see your recommendation, your healthy, your lifestyle, and what is wrong with you. If you have any problem, if you have, if you exacerbation in your disease happen, we will help you to see this problem, and we can show you. You can change your life. You can change your medical prescription or other stuff. Okay, I just want to go to this clinical sign part, for example, in MS disease, and after you checking your the part different clinical signs, and you done in our system and our platform, you can see the result of your test, and you can download it and show your problem. In the next part, we can go to the clinical trials. We can see different parts, for example, MS problem, and you can see imaging signal or trials response, and show your status. Okay. In the next part, I want to talk about that important subsection in the result, and I will click in the progression part. For example, in MS, you can see your progression, your disease in the chart, and after that, in the next part, you can this going down, and you can see the result and interpretation, and we can download and understand what is your situation, what's your status in this disease. Okay. Also, we provide help, powerful and nice help to help you to support and see a different part of our application. In the panel, your dashboard, you can see the different part in this application. We using a notification that show you each work you do what you done in our application, and also we give you a very good messaging part that help you to see a different part. For example, you can see your inbox, that each kind of message that your doctor send you to see, and you can find out what is sending you and what is talking about you, and you can find your this is better. You can in the new tab you can write your doctor name, for example. After that, after you choose your doctor, their name and their medical number, their user rates, that we can help you to find out what's the point, and their specification, and you can find it. Okay, you can write your subject and write your description and send it to your doctor in the new tab. In the next tab, you can see your message you were sent your doctor, and you can archive this kind of message. Okay. In the next part, in your dashboard, I want to talk about your different type of icon that will be put in this platform. In this section, you can see the different medical service center which exist in our country. For example, in Tehran, you can see a different medical center were present, and you can see a different part and their address, the phone number, and their name. Next important icon in our application in this platform, you can see your financial report just like in your menu bar. We put it because your accessibility is so easier, and you can trade it. This part is better. The next icon in this tab in this platform is prescription. The prescription tab, you can see different specification. You can see your doctor name, their specialties, their disease, when they created. If you need to visit your doctor or your prescription for download your description, and you can rate your doctor. For example, you can rate our doctor based 5 star, and you can complain about your doctor if you have any problem with that, or you not consent from him. Okay, in the next part, I will go to the dashboard, and I want to talk about our medical report. In the next part, in the medical report subsection, you can see a different specification in this part. For example, you can choose your doctor names, and after that, you select on your doctor name, and there's different information about your doctor will appear, and you can see the time sheet, and you can see this timeline, and for example, which day and when it present in the clinics or in the hospital, and different stuff. Okay, you can choose your disease, and you can select on the more description. You can describe and explain about your disease and or your symptoms, and after that, you can send this prescription to your doctor. This description to your doctor can to help you and help you to treat your disease and find out your problem. Okay. This is all part of our application and our patients platform, patient panel in our application that help you to treat your problem and solve your disease. Okay. In the next video, I will be talk about our doctor panel and admin panel and talk about their specification more. Have a good day. Goodbye.